another video for you, and it's going to be on what's in my makeup bag that I am loving at the moment, or just all the crap that tends to like build up in there that I stop using and then I start using other products. I thought I just wanted to give you a quick overview on products really that are just in my makeup bag. It's got quite mucky actually. I think I've done a video on this before, and I love this makeup bag. I thought I'd update you guys because you can fit so much makeup in this. It's so big. I just keep it at home. I don't really take it. I have a littler one that I can carry in my handbag, but this allows me to keep all my makeup in one place. I'm not going upstairs constantly and around the house to look for makeup. I just have it all in here, and it has these little zips here that I can keep all of the things in, and it's plastic. Even though it gets dirty, it's keeping all of my makeup kind of in tapped, kind of like it's not actually ruining the outside. I have ruined kind of the outside a little bit, but not to the point where it's just looking really mucky. So I love this handbag. I just love the way it looks and how easy it is to carry absolutely everything in this, like when I go away to my mum's and things like that. It's my favourite. I've been loving it, and I got it on Amazon. I think it was about £9.99, so I will leave the name of it and the link as to where I got it off Amazon for you guys if you want to purchase that. And I think it was £9.99. I really love the gold zips on the side with the little red door on it, but it's in gold. So I love anything Elizabeth Arden. Just has to be one of my favourite brands to have. But that is my actual makeup bag and my essential. I don't want to show you absolutely everything that's in here because I just think it would be a really long video, but I was hoping if you guys like these types of videos as to see what's kind of lurking in my makeup bag or makeup drawers, then possibly I could show you guys in another video like all the different types of makeup that I've kind of collected over time. Just to give you an overview of the type of products I use, and if there is anything that kind of stands out, then maybe I could do a review on that product and tell you how I got on with it. But yeah, I do have a lot of kind of makeup in here that I don't really use that much. I've picked out all the things here that I do use, but things like lip glosses I don't really, from Elizabeth Arden, I don't really use that much. I've got like a Stiller pigment kind of highlighter that I don't really use that much. I have a Clinique highlighter, a brow highlighter that the brow pencil that I don't use that much. I have the Elizabeth Arden tinted moisturizer that I don't really use that much either now. Various things like lipsticks from Estee Lauder that are a bit too dark for me now that summer's come out. A brown Lancome eye pencil that I didn't really like that much. A Stiller primer didn't work for me very much, but I still like to keep it just for emergency. A Stiller pigment, eye pigment. I love those pigments though. I would only use it probably on special occasion. I just like to have things with me, especially when I go to mum's and we're going to be going somewhere and I just need that extra bit of makeup that I don't have. A makeup sponge that looking really bad at the moment. Nail polish. I like to keep a couple of nail polishes in my makeup bag just to kind of have in case I want to put nail polish on. I have eyeshadow little ones that you could just dab on quick and easy. This one's from YSL I think, and it's in the colour, I don't know, it's kind of a coppery kind of colour. I really like that actually. It's a really good pigment. I have a Stiller eyeshadow in the colour Wheat. I really like that. It's nice and subtle, but I do get a lot of fallout with this, hence why I don't use it that much. I have a Bobbi Brown blending kind of brush that is not one of my favourites, but I do use it now and again. I have what else, a MAC lip liner. What colour is it in? I'll just show you. A MAC lip liner, in, I don't know what colour it is, in Candy Yum Yum. I love this because it really goes, sometimes I'm in such a rush that I don't always use lip liner, but when I do under a pink lipstick, this looks so good. Honestly, it really defines my lips and it feels really nice and creamy on. It's one of my favourites for the summer. The other things that I definitely always use, and I'm rummaging around for in there, are the products that I've already mentioned, so I don't really want to go into too much detail, but I've done another video, so please check that out on my drugstore essential kind of items, makeup products that I'm using currently at the moment. Is this blush here from L'Oreal, and it's in the, I don't know what colour it is, and it's like a corally kind of pink colour. It's such a beautiful pigment. Be really subtle, be really light-handed with this pigment because it's very pigmented. The other one that I'm carrying at the moment currently in my makeup bag is this powder. I'm loving it. This powder here I'm using so much now that my Laura Mercier one that I have in my makeup bag as well has hit pan. I just wanted to have one as a backup, so because I go through powder a lot, I suppose. Oh, and you get a compact with that, that's just fallen out. And it's got a mirror inside, so I find it really good. These kind of compacts are really nice and lightweight. This Laura Mercier one's a bit bulky. I find this one easier, but the packaging is a bit plasticky. But I love, these are my favourite powders. The H&M one, which is the Warm Beige True Matte Finishing Powder, and the Laura Mercier Universal Laura Mercier Invisible Press Setting Powder. They're my favourite powders. I just like a light one. It's great on my skin as well, on my dry skin. My favourite eyeshadow palette is this one at the moment that's in my makeup bag always. It's the La Palette Nude from L'Oreal in the Rose collection. I'll just show you quickly. It just looks like that. Such a great combination. Check out my other video because I don't want to talk about it too much, otherwise this video is going to be really long, but I've given a review on all these products that I'm mentioning in my, that I carry in my makeup bag. It's so great. I'm loving that at the moment. I think it retails for about $9.99. The concealers that I have at the moment that I've been using are these ones. Oh, all these, and this is actually a foundation with a concealer in it, but I've been loving using these. Like today I'm wearing these two, and I just think these are a great combination to use. The Lumi highlighter concealer from L'Oreal, and this Fit Me Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I don't know what colour I have it in, but it's a sandy kind of sand, that's in Sand Sable, the one from L'Oreal, from the Dream Lumi Touch highlighter and concealer, and they're both in like kind of sandy brown kind of colours, and honestly this combination is so great. These don't crease on my eyes at all, and my favourite of all time obviously is my Elizabeth Arden concealer, which I still love, but I feel like these two are giving me more coverage than this is. This is more lighter coverage, and this is giving me a really heavy coverage. The other one is the Clinique one, which gives me a great coverage as well, high coverage as well. It really, you know, flawless finish, at the same time it's natural, and it feels really lightweight, and it's great under my eyes, doesn't crease up at all, so it does everything for me. It's great for my dry sensitive skin. I don't break out with this foundation at all. I haven't at all, and I've had it for a couple of months now, like since before Easter, so I would say about end of March, April, May. So I'm really loving this foundation. I have been wearing it every day. If not, I've been wearing the Healthy Serum one because I wanted something lighter on my skin, and it's been working really well for me. So I'm loving that. That's always in my makeup bag, and it lasts forever. The mascaras that I've been currently loving in my makeup bag and always have is this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. It's amazing. I've done a whole separate review on it, so go and check out my drugstore video, because it's highly recommend. It's a great mascara, and I'm using it every day. The other one is the Elizabeth Arden. I kind of like to have one as a backup, but I always have it in my makeup bag and repurchase it off Amazon. I think it's about $9.99 on there. It's a great mascara as well. It's a really high impact kind of lash mascara, so it gives you a really high like a heap of lashes all in one go. The brush might not be to everyone's taste because it doesn't separate as well as I would like it to, but this one is definitely my favourite. Definitely my favourite at the moment. I also have a couple of lipsticks and lip stains in my makeup bag, and I have another one of these, but I don't know where it is. But this one is in Sugar Rush. It's my favourite. It's the one I have on that moment. It's always in my makeup bag. I just think it's a great spring summer lipstick to have out on at the moment, and they're matte, they're semi-matte, and they just last all day. They're my favourite lipsticks at the moment. The other two, which are my favourites, and I have used for like a whole month, and then obviously I've gone back to more of wanting a matte kind of finish, so I've been using this. But I love these, and they're always in my makeup bag. I have it in like a dark kind of pink, or red, no, more of a red, and then a pop of pink, bright pink. I love these stains. They're so good. They're really glossy. If you don't like a glossy lip, then these are possibly not for you. These are really glossy, and they last all day, and you can really build up the colour as well. One coat will leave you with a subtle kind of shade, and then you build it up, and you can go for more of a bolder kind of look. But the brush on these are amazing, and they really allow you to line your lips the pigments of these are lovely. They smell amazing, and I just love them. They last all day. They really define my lips. They're really nice and glossy, but not tacky glossy or sticky glossy. They feel really nice on your lips. The other things I have I mentioned this? Yes, I have. The other things I like to have in my makeup bag are 2 eye brushes and 1 for my blusher. For my foundation, I like to mainly apply with my fingers or a makeup sponge, which was in there, which was the Real Techniques one, I think it was. I love the Real Techniques one. I think this one's so dirty and messy. I've got a brand new one downstairs. I'm not actually using that, but I've been really recently loving applying my foundation and my concealer with my fingers, especially my ring finger, because I feel it allows me to it gives my skin a really nice finish with the foundation, and also because I'm wearing a light foundation and not a heavy foundation, I don't really have to worry about blending in the foundation too much. So me blending in my foundation with my fingers is really allowing me light pressure to my skin, and just allowing me to blend a lot better. I feel like it gives a really good finish with my fingers anyway. I've been using that combination recently. And for blush, to apply blush or contour, I've just been using this. I've actually can't find my Real Techniques brush at the moment. I have no idea where it is. I was just looking over there because I was like, why is that light? I don't know. Okay, odd. Yeah, so I do have a couple of candles lit, but I don't know why. Anyway, so I've been using this to apply my blush. I really love it. I think all MAC brushes are great, but this has always been an old favourite of mine. I don't know what number it is. I wish I could tell you, but it is one from a very old collection of theirs, and I can't remember. The numbers rub off on it. I think it's the 128. I don't know. I think that's what it says, but I love this brush from MAC. All their brushes are amazing. It just feels really soft. I don't get any fallout with this brush. I mean, I get a little bit, but I've had this brush for about 6 years, and that's how great it's lasted me after so many washes. So it's definitely a favourite of mine. I have 2 eye brushes. I have one that I pack on my eyeshadow with, and then one that I blend out with. I feel like these combinations of these brushes really help me to apply my eyeshadow perfectly. I have no problems with faffing around for a brush or my eyeshadow not going on properly. These two do the job. So this is the MAC 249 brush, which I've had for a really long time, like probably since I was about 17, 18, but I've been loving wearing eyeshadow at the moment, so I've been using this a lot more. And this brush is from Lancome, but I know you can get loads of eyeshadow brushes out there, blending ones, but I think a blending one is like so important because it really allows you to have no harsh lines and blend out the whole eyeshadow pigment. So this is my favourite one at the moment. I really feel like it allows me to distribute the eyeshadow like perfectly, especially under here. I love this brush so much, and I think I got it on Amazon for like, I don't know, £12 or something, so it wasn't too bad. The other things I like to mention are this bronzers, and my favourite are these ones from Elizabeth Arden. I love these. I recently picked this one up and have been using a lot. I really love it, but this is my favourite one to contour with. It's so nice. It's just like the perfect amount of pigment. It feels great. It's a great colour for my skin, and you get the 2 colours. Like sometimes I just go with this colour and not this one, but together they're great, and I just love it so much. I just can't complain about this, and it's really light and it feels great on my skin. It doesn't irritate my skin. I love Elizabeth Arden products because I feel like they're an all-rounded product. It's not like you have a blusher or everything's consistent in their range. Like it's not like you're going to pick up a blush and you break out, or the formula hasn't worked for you. It's like everything's consistent in not just being like good for your skin, like not good for your skin, no makeup's good for your skin, but as in I don't have any breakouts with their range of products. Like never have had any problems with any of their eye products. Like they've really worked for me, not just as a makeup product, but not in breaking me out or anything. Their products really work for me. And I recently picked this up in TK Maxx, and I just thought it's such a beautiful blush, and it's in my makeup bag just when I just want that subtle glow for the summer. I apply it, and I really love this. I just swoosh my brush around in to pick up all the colours of this and then use it. It's just, I just love this. And it's in the colour, I think they're still in there as well if you want to go to TK Maxx and get this. They're still they still haven't like got rid of them or anything. They're still in there. This is the Sunset Bronze Prismatic Bronzing Powder, Deep Bronze number 2. I don't find it that deep, but I thought it was quite a light kind of bronze, but for some people this could be quite dark, so I don't know. But I love that. Anyway, I always have a bit of lip balm on me. I do love Carmex, but this one just happens to always be in my makeup bag, and it's the Burt's Bee one, and I love it. It's so moisturising, especially before I put on a lipstick. Sometimes I just want to use a bit of lip balm, and this one is in Blush Orchid Tinted Lip Balm. It's my favourite, and it smells amazing. I love it. I also have the Lancome eye base type of thing that I put on my eyelids before I apply any eyeshadow. I really think it allows me to keep my eyeshadow in place, and it acts as a good base for my eyeshadow. Like, it just doesn't move around, and the eyeshadow seems to sit really well on top of it, even on its own. Sometimes I just like to have it as like kind of colour corrector to kind of make it blend in with the same colour as my skin, because my eyelid is actually kind of darker than the rest of my face for some reason. No idea. The primer that I also love using, I think I mentioned the baby thing primer, baby whatever it is, that poreless primer that I have been using recently, but I also love this primer. It's so good. It's the Visibly Difference Good Morning Retexturizing primer base, and honestly it's so moisturizing. Like, it's so light at the same time it's moisturizing underneath. It's really light. It has like, I think it feels more silicone-y than my other primers, but once it's blended in, and it just feels like an oil on my skin. I know that sounds really horrible because some people don't like greasiness on their skin, but I just feel like it's, I don't know, after I've blended it in, it is more silicone-y than say other primers. Like, it's probably more heavier than my Maybelline one, but I just love it. Instantly moisturizes my skin on top of my moisturizer. Sometimes I feel like if I forget to moisturize and I use this, it's enough, and it's like an oil on my skin, and I love it so much. I use it more so when I'm using a drier foundation or a matte foundation, because this really helps not for the foundation to kind of sink into my dry patches and things like that. So this is a really good one if you're looking for a good primer. The other eyeshadow that I have, I think I mentioned the palette that I have, but I really like this if I'm in a quick rush to go, and it's the Bobbi Brown Dusty Mauve Long Wear Cream Eyeshadow Stick. I love this. It's so good. It's such a lovely pretty pink colour, and I literally just dab a bit on my hands and blend it out with my fingers, and I'm gone. So it's a really easy eyeshadow stick to have if you don't have any eye pencils, or you don't want to carry any eye pencils, or you just can't be bothered with brushes. Then these eyebrow sticks are really good to have, because they're nice and creamy and soft on your lids. They don't cake up. They really stay in place, and it's one of my favourites. I really love that. The other thing I wanted to mention that I always carry, and this is the last thing, oh, and my eyeliner, are these two things. Grey. This is my one of my holy grail eye products that I always carry, again from Elizabeth Arden. I've got mine in the colour Ebony, and it's a Dual Perfection brow shaper and eyeliner. So this works so great as an eyeliner on my waterline, because it's probably the only eyeliner I use it as a brow to fill in my brows, but at the same time I've been loving this to fill in my brows at the moment. It's from L'Oreal, and it's the Brow Artist Plumper. I've done a whole video on it, go and check it out. But honestly, this also is the only eyeliner that I have found that does not irritate my eyes, because I have really sensitive eyes. So makeup inside my waterline, literally my eyes will be like watery the whole day. I won't be able to see. They're just so irritable that my eyes get even more dry. I have to put eye drops in and all that, and so this is the only one that I found that does not irritate my eyes when I have it in my waterline. If you guys have the same problem, then I would highly recommend you guys check out these types of products, because I think they're like, oh, I don't want to say the wrong word, like osmothetically tested and dermatologically tested, so they don't irritate your skin. So some makeups can completely irritate your skin, like especially drugstore eyeliners, they really irritate my skin, especially the Rimmel one, and I've tried a couple of the others and they've just irritated my skin. I haven't got on Maybelline one, the Colour Drama one, it really irritated my eyes, so I couldn't wear it anymore, but I loved the pigment of it, but because my eyes are so sensitive, I could not wear it. My favourite eyeliner is this one from Lancome. Again, it does not irritate my eyes when I have it on top or the bottom. It's one thing that I can get away with. So it's the Lancome art liner, and it's always in my makeup bag, because these are sometimes drugstore eye products don't always work for me, so I have to be really careful what I use, but they definitely work. So if you have the same sort of problem as me where you have sensitive eyes and makeup irritates your skin, then they're a good idea to check out, because they're normally dermatologically tested and things like that. Even the Clinique one, no, the Clinique one worked for me, but the Stiller one, or however you say it, Styler, I don't know how you say it, didn't work for my eyes. It really irritated my eyes to the point where I had to go to the doctors. So yeah, that's everything. That's, well, not everything I've shown you in my makeup bag, but the main things that I wear on my face that I was using and grabbing out of my makeup bag. And I've loved mainly using the products that I've kind of mentioned really quickly, but I just wanted to give you a brief idea of the makeup that I do wear, so you guys, if there's anything that you really particularly liked and then you want me to do a separate review on, I will. Please let me know, and hopefully guys, please, I will see you guys in the next video. Do not forget to subscribe, comment and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye.